Well, the other thing up there was he was, you know, he was a lawyer by profession, but he was a true original. And it would get really cold. And really, really cold. And he, you know, there never seemed to be enough heat. And he had us, his idea, the way to keep warm was you'd have a blanket. And then you'd have newspaper over you. And then you might have another light blanket. And that was the way we slept. That came in very handy for me because Nikki, why don't you tell what happened to you? Come on, you can get in.
Go on around, the other come around.
All right.
Without the knife. Okay, this is where another generation can come in.
So when we, do I have to, is this, okay, we've got directors here. Okay, here, I'll just throw myself across your laps. Can I sit at my mom's lap? Here we go. So when we were traveling in Europe when I was 15 and my sister was 16, and we were in France and we couldn't find anywhere to stay, so we took the boat train to England.
Took the ferry.
The ferry, right. The ferry. We took the train to the ferry, and then the ferry to England, and we then took the train from there to, I think, Victoria Station or Waterloo.
Waterloo.
Waterloo. And we finally get there. We haven't slept all night, about 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. And my mother finds newspapers, lays us down on park benches and puts newspapers over us. And says, "This worked when I was a kid." And so that's how we slept in Waterloo Station at 15 and 16.
You know,
The two trams.
Those British stations are not very hospitable.
But they were very nice when we landed in wherever we did on the English side. It wasn't Dover, but somewhere. Because we had our little passes, and he's motioning to us to get on the train. I'm like, "No, that's first class." And he said, "I'm the conductor. You sit where I tell you." So we got to ride first class from the coast up to London.
Oh, so sorry. Oh.
Yeah, so sorry.
Well, part of that story is that I didn't have any British money, and we were and they told us on the boat, "Oh, you won't have any problem in staying in Dover when you get across." Well, I walked up and down, and there were all these boarding houses, no vacancy anywhere.
What hour? This is late at night?
Oh, no, it was about this time. It wasn't really late at night. So the only thing to do was to wait for the 10 o'clock train to London because we couldn't find any place to stay. So we got into Waterloo Station. It was